Hello, welcome to the QMS Certification channel. I'm Hart and today I'm going to talk about ISO 42001. What is it and what is it for? Well, before I start, I'm going to ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so that when we post content like this, you'll receive a notification and stay up to date with all our content. I'd also like to invite you to share this video with your colleagues in your group so that more and more people can follow the content here at QMS. ISO 42001, the ISO of artificial intelligence. That's right, ISO has entered the field of artificial intelligence. In fact, technically the name of the standard is Information Technology Management System. Artificial intelligence is a standard drawn up by ISO and IEC, just like ISO 20000 and ISO 27001. It's a technical standard that combines management, governance, and technical criteria. It brings us deep objectives related to the governance of artificial intelligence and technological controls for artificial intelligence. Today, the whole world is talking about artificial intelligence. It's a much discussed subject all over the world, and one of the most pressing issues is how will we be safe when using artificial intelligence services? How will we consumers know what artificial intelligence is? Or is it something real? And if a dub is true or false, what controls should we have within our organization? How will we allow our employees to use artificial intelligence and secure input of company data into an artificial intelligence tool? It is these and other questions that ISO 42001 sheds light on, and a management system. Obviously, like any ISO management system, it will never tell us how to do things. It says what should be done, but the standard gives us good signals about governance and governance. It's related to artificial intelligence and technological controls. And in relation to artificial intelligence, well, the standard. Firstly, it's based on Annexes. In other words, it has the same structure as all the ISO standards for management systems. Another interesting point is that it was drawn up by the same technical group that drafted ISO 27001, which means it is very similar in structure to ISO 27001. What I mean by that is a standard that has all the management issues, that is, from requirement 4 to requirement 10 context of the organization. That planning, support, operation, and continual improvement. Furthermore, according to ISO 27000 and according to ISO 27701, it has two annexes. The annexes deal with controls. One of the annexes, Annex B, is more or less similar. I like to make this comparison with ISO 27002. It gives guidelines for use and can also be used in a normative way. Annex A talks about the technological controls that must be used. For those of you who are familiar with ISO 27001, you're already well accustomed to the Annex, which is that statement of applicability, i.e., the main risks that the organization must address, assessing whether or not they are applicable within your organization. But the question that remains is, who is ISO 42001 for artificial intelligence? Which companies are going to get ISO 42001? That's very simple. First, any company that identifies the risk of using or supplying artificial intelligence is. Let's make an analogy here within QMS. Obviously, we use some tools. It's not our core, but we do use some artificial intelligence tools. It's not yet critical within our business, but there are studies here that could become critical. In other words, we can do it. There is already technology for this today. We can use artificial intelligence to do the technical analysis of our audit reports. So the robot, an artificial intelligence, evaluates all the reports, scores the auditors for possible flaws so that you can see the possible points for improvement, the rework that needs to be done, and approve or disapprove that report, and then move on to the certification decision. So artificial intelligence can do this if it is implemented within QMS. And obviously, I need to have a series of controls for the use of this artificial intelligence within the structure, within the core of our business. However, if it's not core and it's not critical, it obviously won't be addressed to other companies. These are companies that use artificial intelligence within their technology to supply clients. Then that company's customers will automatically ask that supplier about the safety of using that specific artificial intelligence. Another type of company is one that uses artificial intelligence in a pure, clean way. That is, for example, OpenAI, which is the company that owns the rights to the GPT chat, so it's that company. Its core business is artificial intelligence. It sells artificial intelligence to the market, and this company will be directly impacted by the need for ISO 42001. It should also be pointed out that there are several pieces of legislation already being drawn up for the use of artificial intelligence. The most famous of these, which is in progress, is the European Artificial Intelligence Act. Or the European Union's European Data Production Standard will also follow the same line in artificial intelligence. So this regulation also sheds light on artificial intelligence, on ISO 42001. But in general, that's what the standard is going to be used for, to implement standards and security and safety in the use and possession of artificial intelligence. That's the message I wanted to give you today. Post it here in the comments. For me, what is the use of artificial intelligence within your company? And would ISO 42001 apply to your business? Before you leave, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. See you next time. Bye.